Assalamualaikum to everyone, and especially my madam, Rosita binti Mengen. I'm Nur Syafiha binti Sulaiman from class BA2622D, and for today, I'll be first to presenting about our group project. For our group project in record management and technology, we have chosen AirAsia as our selected organization to analyze its electronic record management system. AirAsia was established in 1993 and commenced its operation in 1996. In 2001, the airlines was acquired by QNS Sdn Bhd, a company led by Tony Fernandez. Following the acquisition, AirAsia underwent significant transformations and expanded rapidly across Asia. Today, AirAsia is widely recognized as one of the leading low-cost airlines in the region and has become one of the largest low-fare airlines in Asia. The company is known for providing affordable air travel through its low-cost business models, making air transportation more accessible to people from different backgrounds. AirAsia also operates numerous domestic and international routes and serve millions of passengers every year. Its a well-known slogan, "Now everyone can fly," reflects the company's commitment to offering affordable and convenient travel opportunity to a wider populations. So now, let's look at the vision and the mission of AirAsia. AirAsia vision is to become the largest low-cost airline in the Asia by serving people who are currently underserved due to poor connectivity and high airfares. Meanwhile, its mission is to provide affordable air travel, create a globally recognized Asia brands, maintain high-quality service through the use of technology, and create a positive working environment for its employees. Next, I will explain the product and services offered by AirAsia. Firstly, AirAsia core service it is airlines and flight services. As a low-cost carrier, AirAsia provides affordable passenger flight across Southeast Asia, the Asia-Pacific region, and another international destinations. In addition, AirAsia offers AirAsia Move, which formerly known as the AirAsia Super Apps. This platform functions as an online travel agency allowing customers to book flights from various airlines, reserve, airport transfer, and purchase travel insurance through a single application. AirAsia provides flight add-ons such as Value Pack and Fast Pass. This package offers additional benefits including chartered baggage, in-flight center meals, seat selection, and priority boarding, helping passengers enjoy a more convenient travel experience. Besides travel service, AirAsia also offers merchandise products. These include branded clothing, collectible travel accessory model aircraft, and in-flight toys. Customers can purchase this item either during their flight or through the AirAsia Move application before traveling. Overall, AirAsia has diversified its product and service beyond airlines operation to enhance customer convenience and improve the overall travel experience. As we can see, this is the organizational chart of AirAsia and the person behind AirAsia company.
Now, let's look at the internal and external auditing practice used by AirAsia to ensure the integrity of its electronic records. For internal auditing, AirAsia relies on automatic cloud technology. Since the company handles a very large amount of passenger and operational data every day, manual auditing is not practical. Therefore, AirAsia uses tools such as Google Cloud Audit Logs and the Security Command Center. These systems automatically create a real-time audit trails that record who access, change, or transfer any electronic record. In addition, internal auditors regularly check access permission in AirAsia Red Dot system to make sure that only authorized staff can access sensitive information. This helps prevent internal data leaks.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Syafiha binti Shahril. So I will explain how AirAsia organizes its electronic files. First, AirAsia uses the subject filing method where files are grouped according to businesses functions such as external documents, regulations, and internal company policies. Second, AirAsia uses the geographical filing method. Since the company operates in different countries, files are organized under regional airline code such as MAA, TAA, IAA, and TAA. Lastly, AirAsia uses the alphabetical filing method. Files are arranged alphabetically by employees' name, vendor names, or airport codes such as KUL and BKI. These filing methods helps AirAsia manage records efficiently and makes information easier to find. So next, I will explain the workflow for file creations and storage. First is file creation. Employees create files using Google Documents, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. The files are automatically saved in the cloud to prevent data loss. Second is file organization. Files are stored in shared drive and employees can only access files that are related to their job responsibilities. Access requires approval through a corporate service request. Third is file naming. AirAsia follows a standard naming format which includes the date, department name, document's title, and version number. These make files are easier to identify and retrieve. Overall, these procedures help AirAsia keeps its electronic records organized, secure, and easy to access.
Now, let us look at the workflow step for the distribution and use of electronic records in AirAsia Records Management System. For distribution, records need to be shared quickly and securely across AirAsia large network. To do this, AirAsia uses cloud-based technologies such as Application Programming Interface and Google Cloud Hub. Instead of sending files manually through email, the system automatically distributes important data such as passenger list, luggage tracking information, and flight operation details to different departments at the same time. This ensures that all teams are using the same updated information in real time. For use, AirAsia applies strict data control to protect privacy and security. Employee access is managed through Google Cloud Identity, where every employee, also known as an all-star, must go through secure login verification before accessing the system. In addition, AirAsia uses role-based access control. This means employee can only access information that is related to their job. For example, the customer service staff can view booking details to assist passengers, but they cannot access sensitive financial data or system records. Overall, this process ensures that electronic records are shared efficiently while maintaining a high level of security.
Next, let's moving on to the Electronic Record Management or ERM. Electronic record management refers to the systematic process of capturing, organizing, restoring, maintaining, and disposing of digital record throughout their life cycle while ensuring security, accessibility, and compliance with regulations. As a leading digital airline, AirAsia relies heavily on information system and digital technology in its daily operations. The company manages a large volume of electronic record, including flight schedule, passenger booking information, customer data, employee record, and also financial documents. By implementing electronic record management practice, AirAsia can improve data security, enhance operational efficiency, ensure information is easy accessible, and comply with legal regulation requirements. Now, let's look at the maintenance of electronic files. To ensure the activeness of its electronic record system, AirAsia continuously maintains its electronic file through several important practices. Firstly, the company implements information security measures such as access control, system monitoring, and employee awareness program to protect sensitive information from unauthorized access. Second, AirAsia regularly updates and monitor its digital record to maintain data accuracy, integrity, and reliability. In addition, the company keeps detailed record of data access and transfer activity. This helps strengthen accountability, improve information governance, and support compliance with industry regulations. Next, let's look at the transfer, backup, and recovery of electronic record. As what we analyzed, AirAsia also emphasized the transfer, backup, and recovery of electronic record to ensure business continuity. For record transfer, information is exchanged between integrated system and cloud-based platform. These support important functions such as booking management, customer service, and operational activities. As for the backup and recovery, cloud infrastructure helps ensure data availability and enables the company to recover information quickly in the event of system failures and disruptions. Lastly, archive store is used to preserve records from multiple sources for long-term retention and future reference. This allows AirAsia to maintain historical record while supporting regulator compliance and organizational knowledge management.
Now, I will discuss the risk management of AirAsia record process and the solution used to reduce this risk. As a major airline company, AirAsia manages a large volume of electronic record, including customer information, flight record, financial documents, and employees' data. Therefore, effective risk management is very important. The first risk is a data breach or cyber attack. Some hackers may try to access sensitive customer or company information. To reduce these risks, AirAsia can implement strong cybersecurity measures such as encryption, firewalls, multi-factor authentication, and regular system update. The second risk is data loss caused by system failure, technical issue, or accidental deletion. This can be managed through regular data backups and disaster recovery plans to ensure record can be restored quickly. Another risk is unauthorized access to confidential record. AirAsia can control this by using rule-based access control, where employees can only access information relevant to their job responsibilities. Human error is also a common risk. Some employee may accidentally delete, misfile, or modify records. Regular staff training and clear standard operating procedure can help minimize this mistake. Finally, system downtime can affect the availability of record and disrupt airline operation. To address this issue, AirAsia can use cloud-based storage, backup server, and continuous monitoring system. In conclusion, by implementing these risk management strategies, AirAsia can ensure the security, accuracy, and availability of its electronic record. Now, I will explain the retention and disposition process of electronic record in AirAsia. The first stage is record retention. AirAsia retain electronic records such as customer information, financial document, employee record, and operational data according to company policies and legal requirements. These records are kept for a specific period to support business operation, audits, and regularity compliance. The second stage is record transfer, which when records are no longer actively used, they are transferred from active system to secure archive storage. With this act, it will help reduce storage costs while ensuring that important records remain accessible when needed. The third stage is data migration. As the technology evolves, AirAsia may upgrade its information system. During this process, records are migrated to new platform or storage system to maintain data accessibility, integrity, and their security. The fourth stage is deleting file. Once records have reached the end of their retention period and are no longer required, they are identified and approved for deletion according to company policies. Finally, record destruction is carried out for records that no longer have legal, operational, or historical value. To ensure confidentiality, AirAsia may use secure deletion software, data wiping technique, or permanent removal from storage devices. In some cases, physical destruction of storage media may also be performed. Overall, this retention and disposition process help AirAsia manage electronic record efficiently while ensuring compliance, security, and data protection.
Now, I will explain the advantages of AirAsia's electronic document management system. The first advantage is paperless documentations on improved accessibilities. AirAsia uses digital records instead of paper documents. For example, passengers can use e-boarding passes on their mobile phones without printing them. The second advantage is real-time flight information and communication. Passenger can receive updates about flight delays, gate changes, and flight schedules directly through the AirAsia mobile application. The third advantage is cheaper booking and lower extra fees. Booking tickets and adding luggage online is usually cheaper than doing it at the airport counter because it reduces paperwork and administrative costs. The fourth advantage is instant email alerts for flight delays. Passengers automatically receive email notifications whenever there is a change in their flight schedules, helping them stay informed and save time. In conclusion, AirAsia's electronic document management system improves efficiency, reduces costs, and provides better services for passengers. Thank you, that's all from me.
Moving on to the disadvantages. Although using Google Cloud improve efficiency, it also exposed AirAsia to several important risks. First, the main disadvantage is the total dependency on high-speed internet connectivity. Because the AirAsia system is fully cloud-based, it requires a stable internet connection at all times. Why? If there is any network problem or disruption at the airport, ground staff will not be able to access important data such as flight logs and passenger lists. When this happens, check-in counters may stop operating and cause serious flight delays. Second, we need to consider the high cost of cloud infrastructure and data transfer. Storing a large amount of global passenger data is very expensive. AirAsia has to pay high subscription fees to use Google Cloud service. In addition, there are extra charges known as data egress fees, meaning every time AirAsia transfers large files from the cloud to local system at the airport, they need to pay additional costs. This can create continuous financial pressure for the company. Third, there is a risk of cyber threats and system-wide outage. When all data is stored in one cloud platform, it becomes an attractive target for hackers. For example, ransomware attacks can log or damage important customer data. Next, if Google Cloud experiences technical issue or system failure, AirAsia entire operation worldwide can be affected at the same time. Lastly, the fourth advantage is data sovereignty and regulatory compliance complexity. As an international airline, AirAsia must follow different data protected laws in different countries. For example, they must comply with Malaysia's BTM453 and at the same time follow stricter laws GDPR for international passengers. Managing all this regulation in one cloud system is very complex and requires continuous monitoring. If they fail to comply, AirAsia may face serious legal penalties and high fines.
To conclude everything, AirAsia has successfully implemented an electronic document management system that supports efficient and secure management of digital record. The system improves accessibility, enhances communication, supports paperless operation, and helps the company comply with regulatory requirements. It also enables employees to access important information quickly and securely, improving overall operation performance. However, there are still some challenges, including dependence on internet connectivity, cybersecurity threat, cloud service costs, and regulatory compliance issue. These challenges must be managed carefully to ensure the reliability and security of the system. And for the recommendation, AirAsia should continue strengthening its cybersecurity measure, provide regular employee training, improve backup and disaster recovery plans, and conduct regular audits to ensure compliance with legal requirements. The company should also invest in more reliable infrastructure and continuously improve its record management practices. By doing so, AirAsia can maintain an effective, secure, and sustainable electronic document management system for the future.